What up, people, and welcome to another episode of Social Moment, where we deal with all kinds of online trends. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button, click on the bell, and click on all. Do well to give this video a like. So barely a year ago, Twitter decided to open a headquarters in Africa, and they chose Ghana to be the representation, and there were fanfare and jubilation all over. Yay! Finally did it. A lot of shade thrown in the way of our sister country, Nigeria, too. One of the proudest moments for Ghanaians online, especially Twitter. About a year down the line, things unraveled. Elon Musk took over Twitter. A couple weeks went by. He decided to lay people off globally around all the offices of Twitter. Of course, Ghana got affected. About 20 people who work in Ghana Twitter also got affected. About a dozen of them got laid off. Of course, Elon came online to assure people that, these people who've been fired are getting 3-month severance package. A couple weeks down the line, Africa Twitter headquarters, Ghana, the people who were laid off apparently are suing Elon Musk. So basically, the head and tail of it all is that, they were promised a severance package of 3 months. Apparently, Elon Musk or Twitter sort of want to renegotiate the severance package issues. And also that, they were supposed to be, according to labor laws, giving a 3 months notice before the firing or the laying off came, which didn't happen. Here's how BBC Africa reported it. About a dozen Twitter staff based in Ghana, which was the firm's only office in Africa, have rejected a severance package offered to them and are now considering taking legal action. The staff's legal firm has told the BBC that Twitter wants to negotiate the severance package and termination process, but it did not provide details of how it would do so. It continues, the employees who spoke on condition of anonymity argued that they have been shortchanged. They have hired lawyers to initiate talks with Ghana's labor authorities with a view to compelling Twitter to adhere to the country's law on redundancy. Under local law, laid-off staff must be paid redundancy and should be given a 3 months notice as opposed to under a month in the course of the Ghanaian Twitter employees who have been told that, and I quote, the last day of employment will be the 4th of December 2022. End quote. Ghana staff were sent messages about the end of their contracts to their personal accounts after being denied access to work emails. Twitter offered them what they say was less than the 3-month severance package that Elon Musk had said they would get. And in their demand, they are also asking for several stuff, including health insurance, stocks, shares, and unpaid leave allowances accrued to them. Twitter is here to respond to any of these demands. Do they have a case? Yes, they do have a case. They do have a case because months ago, when they were laid off with the excuse of cutting costs globally and whatnot, they were offered certain terms that the company seems to be going back on. They were offered no redundancy, but their normal salaries will be paid till their contract ends next month, which is the 4th. Because remember the tweet from the 4th of November where Elon said he had offered people 3 months severance pay. Well, apparently the Ghana office wasn't part of the deal because they are only getting to the end of December. They're not getting their severance pay. They were not informed 3 months prior to them getting laid off, as it should be legally. Here's what an anonymous Twitter former employee told BBC Africa. It's very insulting. Under local law, laid off staff must be paid redundancy and should be given 3 months notice as opposed to under a month in the case of the Ghanaian employees who have been told the last day of employment will be the 4th of December 2022. From the mail to the lack of next steps to the tone of the letter, just everything ridiculously insulting, the staff member said. Because from the letter that was given to them when they were laid off, they were told, in quotes, not to contact or deal with any customer, clients, authorities, banks, suppliers, or other employees of the company, and are required to inform the company if contacted. But here's where it gets interesting. They were also told not to commence on any other employment or engagement until their last day with the organization, while wishing them the very best in their future endeavors. So basically, even if they have the opportunity to go start off somewhere else, they have to wait till the 4th of December to actually seek opportunity elsewhere. Meanwhile, you're not giving them what is rightfully theirs. You're not giving them their severance package, their redundancy, as it should be. You're pretty much paying them for only like a couple of weeks, about a month. They have every right and they have a case to sue Twitter or Elon Musk. But the sad part is them counting on Ghana labor laws to actually help them. Well, in my life, I've seen only one person I know personally who took their boss to the labor authorities and something was done about it. In most cases, even local cases, it ended up yielding no results, especially when the boss is very powerful. And this is an international case we are talking about with the world richest man, and you are counting on Ghana labor laws. Anyway, like I said, I've seen one person who was successful at it, so I wish them the very best because they do have a case here. Surprisingly, I checked the comments under this BBC publication, and a lot of Ghanaians are not having it. And by are not having it, I don't mean like they are angry at Elon Musk. No, they're actually in support of Elon Musk and Twitter, and they are against the Ghanaian Twitter employees, former employees, seeking what's rightfully theirs. Why? Because according to most of them, the Ghana Twitter employees abused their power. They did favoritisms, especially when it comes to who they chose to verify on Twitter. They basically, according to them, verified unnecessarily, people with no influence, people who've done nothing to deserve verification. That is supposed to be for, a different class of people. I don't know. Ghana Twitter employees verified people for exchange of money. So that's what some of them are saying. Some of them in exchange of sexual favors. Most of the people are pissed off at a particular case in the name of Hajia Bintu, a Ghanaian social media personality who is only known for her body, known for her big behind, basically, who a lot of people deemed unnecessary to verify, but somehow got the verification badge. And a lot of people, like the former president of Ghana, H.E. Kofour, John Ajekum Kofour, account was left unverified up to today. So a lot of people have no kind of like consideration or empathy for a former Ghana Twitter employees, like none whatsoever. And some of such tweets from people, one Don Ballo says, at Elon Musk, don't give them a penny. They verified people who have no relevance to anything progressive. After taking huge sums of money and sex, they give you a verification badge. These peeps shouldn't be paid. See what I'm talking about? G.H. Brenner says at Elon Musk, yes, investigate. I'm not sure some of the verifications were properly scrutinized. Some accounts had no basis for verification. Saw some as show and some random tweets with little influence being verified, and I asked myself, has Twitter really lowered its standards? Twitter standards were lowered after Ghana was made headquarters in Africa. You think the business owners didn't notice that too? You think the way we do our things haphazardly here is the same way they do their things there? If I am a dimwit for speaking the truth, then thanks. Yeah, a lot of bitterness here. Jesus Loves You says, hello at Elon Musk. Don't pay them a dime. They verified a lady because she has a big ass, as well as other irrelevant people. Investigate them rather. How's that for Ghanaians supporting their own? Well, so like I said, they have a case. They do have a case, but do they have what it takes to take on a powerhouse like Elon Musk, especially counting on the very, very, very unreliable Ghana labor authorities? I guess we'll see in the coming weeks or months. But let me know what you think about this whole situation. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later.